Okay, apologies guys. I'm installing graphic drivers and it's killing me. They won. They had Edge of Autumn, Noxious Revival. They got there. We did not. Um, Craftigger's Cage definitely does something. Dampening Sphere also does something. Um, each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. Well, that stops them using Spirit Guides to cast their stuff. Also stops Noxious Revival, so that does something. Path basically forces them to go off with 7 less life, so it could be relevant. And these also tax their life. These two basically win us the game if we ever get to cast them. So we want all these 6, and it's just a case of like how much stuff can we take out. I think it's like most of our deck can come out, so if that's the case, these can definitely come in. KO sucks. That KO is just like a worse path, so path would come in above it. K command's terrible. Donry is terrible. Night of Autumn is terrible. Master from Pulse is terrible. Ashok is fine. Ajani's pretty terrible. Wish is terrible. Abrupt Decay is terrible. You get the gist. I mean, like, Kay's Guile is 3 mana, sack your Grizzleband. Ajani is tap your land. And I think both of those are better than anything else in the sideboard, except maybe try to do 2 damage to you to kill you. I don't know. Honestly, Crumble to Dust might be better than Ajani. We'll win this. God, that's just so awful. Everything about this is so awful. I don't think you can keep it. I don't think you could keep a do nothing till 10-3 hand. I guess turn 2 I get to... Okay, I'm going to keep it on the fact that these 2 might do something. This takes them off 7 life. Because what you do, they pay 7 to the Grizzleband and you respond with the Assassin's Trophy. They kept 6 and revealed Chancellor. Doesn't look good for us. Does not look good for us. That's good. That's good for us. So yeah, if they activate Grizzleband, and you Assassin's Trophy the Grizzleband with the ability on the stack, they can't draw their 7 cards. They can't draw their 7 cards until after the Assassin's Trophy resolves. And if that's the case, then if the Assassin's Trophy resolves, then they don't have the Grizzleband anymore. So it does sort of deal 7, but it doesn't, because it doesn't kill them, but it puts them in a position where 7 damage would be enough. So both of their cards went on the bottom. I can't cast it. That would have been pretty great. It would have been a lot better than these 2 cards in my hand anyway. But anyway, let's just see. How many basics does that deck run? I need to restore. Oops. Well, I guess we can look at Neoform. It's not even in the top decks. That is the argument, that this deck's so inconsistent that it should be allowed to exist. Give 1 basic forest. Play a tapped land. If they have a counter spell for this, we just lose. But I can't really afford to not play it, so blue, black, that. I don't need to do anything here. I guess we mill them. Neoform Eldritch Evo, but they can't cast Neoform Eldritch Evo. That's the reason to have Ashiok. And then we can unmod ego the Allosaurus Riders, and I think that's game. Turns out turn 3 do nothing was enough. Turns out. Well, I thought it was. I just making a 3/3 to attack with. Slightly worrying, but I have a Helix and they didn't hit their land drop. I have to Helix this now, but it's not a problem. White, black, or white, blue, white, black. I guess I don't downtick this in case they have another, yeah. Okay. Run it back, I guess. Have to be a little more aggressive this time round. I want like these, this, these, this. So I have like 11 cards that I need in my opener are this plus these. So not a lot of chances, but we'll just mulligan. See if we can do anything. Trying to cast. Yeah, it does stop them. So I'm going to keep. Just hope they don't have the turn 1. If they keep 7, it's real worrying. They didn't. I can't realistically mulligan to Grafdigger's Cage. If I could, I would. Right, okay, well, that does nothing. It beats that. It doesn't beat Ashiok, but it beats that. It doesn't beat that. They bottom topped, so am I dead? Next turn. I doubt it, because we know one of their cards is pretty rubbish. But that can just be removed to an Allosaurus Rider, so another one of them. Okay. White. Black lets me cast this off the breeding pool. The fact that we have like Unmod Ego, which is a spell, Ashiok, which is a planeswalker, Lavinia, that's a creature, and Grafdiggers, that's an artifact, and Damping Sphere just like splits how they can try and interact with us. So like this just misses this completely. And yeah, this doesn't stop. Like this doesn't make us completely immune to them, because they can Neoform an Allosaurus Rider, but they can't cast an Allosaurus Rider. Or a Summoner's Pact, or Nourishing Shell. That's pretty bonkers, actually. I attack. I need to draw something. We're going to have to hope they don't draw out of this in the next 14 turns. Simian Spirit Guide. I like this opponent. Good on him. Good on him for having a go. He'll Helix that, I guess. And that's a spell that does something. I think we've won this game, actually. So we get to Trophy the Sanctity and then Unmod Ego the Allosaurus Rider. And that should almost definitely be game. Yeah, they can't actually beat this. That's crazy. Right. Sorry for the broken streams. I didn't have some drivers updated, and that's kind of messed everything up. I'm going to have to stop now, so I have to finish the match another day. I don't know when that's going to be, but yeah. We're 2-2. We could have won this game 1 against Tron, which would have been pretty big. We'd have potentially won that match then. That was Hogak. That was Neoform. That was something else. Jund. So, I expected to lose to Hogak. Expected to beat Jund. But pretty even against Tron, and I misplayed. And Neoform is kind of irrelevant. What deck you register, it's all down to what they do. So 2-2. Let's hope we can win the last one so that I get some more play points because I've eaten through those recently. But anyway, good start. And like I say, this was all off of Mana Traders. So just to prove that that is a thing, I rented 72 cards, 98 ticks, and the other 3 cards were basic lands. So, yeah, we could play this deck for free, which is great. And it's felt pretty fine. I would have... I lost against Tron and Hogak, and like my big omissions here are like Wrenn Tix, which okay is pretty good everywhere, but also Teferi, and you don't want Teferi in those matchups, really. They don't really do anything. So, yeah, overall, I think it's going okay. Right, I'm going to stop there, and we'll do a proper wrap when I finish the 5th match. Right, thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you later. Bye for now.